You're probably saving for retirement or might even be investing. But what if I told you there's a common habit silently undoing all your hard work? And no, it's not market crashes or picking the wrong stocks. It's a behavioral trap that I see the smartest people fall into, and it might be the one thing that forces you to work years longer than you planned. It's a mistake that doesn't feel like one. It's that quiet, logical voice that says, "I'll get to it," or "I'll start saving more after my next raise." But this one habit is a silent saboteur whose destructive power grows exponentially over time. In my years as a business professional, I've seen this one flaw wreck more retirement dreams than anything else. It isn't a lack of information, it's a lack of actions. Today, we're not just going to name this mistake, we're going to dissect it, and I'm going to give you a concrete plan to escape its grip. First, let's identify the problem. So, what's the biggest mistake? The number one mistake that could derail your retirement is procrastination. Now, before you click away thinking you already know this, understand we're not talking about simple laziness. We're talking about a powerful psychological force rooted in fear and anxiety. It doesn't show up as a huge catastrophe. It's a series of small, justifiable delays like, "I'll start my 401k next quarter," or "I'll increase my contributions next year." Each decision seems minor on its own. But in retirement planning, time is your most powerful resource. Procrastination doesn't just waste money, it wastes time, and you can never get that back. Think of it like a tiny, invisible leak in your house's foundation. For years, you don't notice it. But over decades, that tiny leak silently erodes the entire structure. Eventually, you're left with massive, irreversible damage. That's exactly what procrastination does to your retirement. It's not a sudden crisis, it's a slow but compounding disaster. Section 2, the agitation, the scary math of later. So, what does this damage actually look like? This is where it gets scary. The true cost of procrastination isn't a straight line. It's an exponential curve going in the wrong direction. Let's look at the math of lost time. Imagine a 25-year-old needs to save 10% of their paycheck for retirement. If they wait until 35, that savings rate has to jump to 15% to reach the same goal. If they wait until 45, that rate could explode to 27% of their income. The real villain here is lost compound interest. The first dollar you invest is your most valuable one. It has the most time to work for you. A 5-year delay in your 30s could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time you retire. So why do we do this? It boils down to a psychological principle called present bias. Our brains are hardwired to value rewards, now over rewards later. The satisfaction of a dinner out today feels more real than financial security 30 years from now. This also leads to the default trap. Many people enroll in a workplace plan and just accept the low default contribution rate, often around 3%. They check the box and get a false sense of security, never getting around to increasing it. If any of this is starting to sound a little too familiar, and you've ever told yourself, "I'll start next year," do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We talk about the real-world behaviors and psychology that actually build wealth, not just the numbers. And let me know in the comments, what's the one financial task you've been putting off? Just admitting it is the first step. Section 3, the solution, how to beat procrastination for good. Okay, we've established that procrastination is a formidable opponent. The good news? The solution is about building a system that outsmarts your own worst instincts. Here's how. Step number 1, automate everything immediately. This is your most powerful weapon. You have to take your willpower and memory out of the equation. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking to your retirement account for payday. Or better yet, contribute directly through your employer's 401k. Because when the money never hits your main account, you can't spend it. You adapt your lifestyle to what's left. Step number 2, start with just 1%. If saving 15% of your income feels paralyzing, then don't do it. Start with just 1%. Anyone can handle that. The psychological barrier is basically 0. Then commit to increasing it by 1% every 6 months. This strategy, contribution escalation, gets you to your goal without the sticker shock. Remember, imperfect action today is always better than perfect inaction tomorrow. Step number 3, reframe the goal. Stop thinking of it as saving for retirement. That's too vague and distant. Start thinking of it as buying your freedom. Every dollar you invest is a down payment on a future where you no longer trade time for a paycheck. You're paying your future self first. This reframes saving from deprivation to empowerment. Step number 4, get a coach. Don't try to do it all alone. A good financial planner acts as a behavioral coach. Their job is to keep you disciplined when fear or procrastination shows up. They hold you accountable. When you know you have a meeting to review your progress, you're infinitely more likely to stick with the plan. The conclusion. The biggest mistake that wrecks retirement plans isn't a market crash, it's the quiet, compounding cost of waiting. It's procrastination, but you can beat it by building a smart system that makes saving automatic. There's a famous proverb, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. This has never been more true than with saving for your future. You haven't missed the boat, but you have to understand that with every day that passes, the hill gets a little steeper. By taking one small action today, automating just 1%, scheduling that meeting, you can completely change the course of your financial future. You can take back control and start building the life you want. It starts not next year, not next month, but right now. If you're ready to build that plan and put it on autopilot, I've got another video right here that walks you through setting up your first automated investment account. Go watch it next. And don't forget to download our free retirement readiness checklist from the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.